Well, it's the start of January, the water's freezing cold. We've just pulled this gnarly old common out of Jimmy's Lake in Essex. We're going to talk about the tactics we're using to catch him in the cold weather, but I'm going to get him back because he's not very well behaved. Okay, so you're joining me down at Jimmy's Lake in Corringham, Essex, and this is typical of one of the waters I like to come to throughout January, February, when we're at the coldest point in the year, to get a few bites, build a bit of confidence for the coming year. Today I've been fishing a multitude of rigs and different baits, and I'm going to talk to you about the best way to catch fish in cold water conditions. My first tip is venue choice. Try and pick somewhere that's got good winter form or a very good head of fish. This way you know you're near fish all the time. I've picked this venue because there's probably a couple of hundred fish in here. It's shallow, so it warms up quick, and I know from past experience that it's a very good winter venue. Okay, bright, smelly baits. Why do they work so well in the winter? The reason fish, its metabolism is much slower, and when you enhance everything, i.e. the smell and the colour, you're helping the fish locate your bait. If you use baits like tutti frutti, pineapple, things like that, they've got ethyl alcohol flavours that will work for you in the lowest of temperatures. So the fish's sight, it actually diminishes in the cold water. So when you use a brighter bait, you're helping the fish to find the bait, and you're helping yourself to catch a fish. Okay, our third fish of this session so far, and this one came on a single hook bait, cast to a far margin. So no bait around this one, but just a high vis, nice smelling tutti frutti bait. Tip 3, your rig situation. It shouldn't change from the summer. You want to fish the rig that suits the lake bed you're fishing. Today I turned up and I noticed there's a lot of leaf cover on the bottom of the lake where the trees, the autumn, all the leaves will fall in the water and settle. So I'm fishing a helicopter rig so the swivel can ride up the lead core and sit the hook link proud along the bottom, and I've switched to a Ronnie rig which will sit a hook bait about an inch off the bottom so everything can be seen and isn't buried in all the crap and that on the bottom. A little one was just about to cast that other rod. I'd put the Ronnie rig back out and it's gone again. So the rig change has definitely worked. Nice high attract hook bait on there, sitting above them leaves. It seems to have done the trick. Tip number 4, and probably even more important than it is in the summer, location. In the winter, when you find the fish, they'll generally be in the same area for a long time. This morning, just as it got light, I heard a fish jump on a snag behind me. Since then there's been 3 or 4 more, and that has been the best spot so far today. I'm fishing quite close to this big snag, and what I like to do, I know the fish is sat in behind the tree. I'm throwing 10mm cell and I'm scattering them in the tree and out, and I always make sure that my hook bait isn't the last on the outside, so it isn't the least safest option. So I'm drawing them out of the tree as they're feeding, and then they're coming across the bait, and that's the rod that's doing the most bites at the moment. My 5th tip, and it may not sound important, but believe me it is, keep warm. Bring nice thick clothing, extra coats, a cup of tea will keep you warm. If you get cold, you ain't going to last 5 minutes, and when you're at home you ain't going to catch no carp. Well, that's a lovely old mirror carp. Fish in here are absolutely ancient, probably as far back as the early 80s, and she looks like she's been here that long. There you go. Our full fish of the day. It's around 20–21 pound. This fish has probably been swimming around this lake since the early 80s. Really old character. That's why I love coming here. Again, caught in a tactical change. I was getting a lot of leaves and bits on the lead and hook, so I swapped over to a helicopter setup with a Ronnie rig so it sat proud at the bottom, and this was the result.